outdoor gatherings of up to 25 people, which is funny as long as they physical distance. So it's like you can have a party but you got a physical distance. I mean, it's just silly. Like, no one's gonna do it. My name's Cassandra if you're new here, and welcome to my channel. So today I'm gonna be talking to you about the virus actually and what that's been like up here. Just so you guys know, in case you don't already, Yellowknife is in the Northwest Territories, which is in the upper part of Canada. So we're in the subarctic region. And what the virus has been like here, we have been super lucky. So we've had 5 cases so far, and those cases have just been people who have traveled outside of the Northwest Territories and come back, and they have been immediately quarantined and it hasn't spread at all. So those have been 5 individual cases. And Chris said, my husband Chris is a nurse at the hospital here, and he said one or two of them actually came to the hospital. So it's been really contained and good. We haven't had a case in 28 days. We just started lifting restrictions yesterday, the 15th of May. So it's been crazy. They've been taking their time. I'm not quite sure how organized the government is here, the territorial government, but they're just started what's called phase 1. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. So this is what phase 1 involves. Oh, I'll show you guys a little clip here. I went to Walmart today, first before I talk about phase 1 of Walmart, where I know in a lot of areas, your stores, there's like physical distancing signs and rules and stuff. So there is still lines. There's still arrows on the floor of the grocery stores and things like that. But so that stuff hasn't really changed, but I do feel like people are definitely more lax about it. They're kind of like before when you went in, like there was not someone near you. Like people were very careful. But funny enough, there are more people wearing masks here now, which I find, again, really strange. But, I mean, to each their own. Yeah, a lot of people, when you go out, are wearing masks more than I feel like when it was first introduced, which is so weird. But anyway. Now, also another thing is the biggest employer here, or one of the biggest, is the tourism industry. So I think, a lot of people are hurting here as far as jobs go. I think the government employs the most people, and then I think it's tourism. So correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys are familiar in the comments below. I'd love to know if I'm incorrect about this, but I think a lot of people are struggling that are in the tourism industry. And I remember reading something that they weren't planning on opening the borders for tourism until there was a vaccine, which could be, well into next year. So yeah, that could really hurt a lot of people here. So this is what phase 1 involves. Outdoor gatherings of up to 25 people, which is funny as long as they physical distance. So it's like you can have a party but you got a physical distance. I mean, it's just silly. Like no one's gonna do it. And when you drive by the I don't know, they're like pits. They have these it's like near the lakes. I don't even know what you would call it, like a campground but it's not a campground. It's like a park almost. But they have picnic tables and then fire pits. And so they'll have like picnic table, fire pit, and like them in a row. And they're like packed all the time, and they have been for a while. So like people are obviously gathering and not physical distancing. So anyway, but yeah, so that's the new rule. And they're going to allow you 5 people in your house now. So 5 friends in your house, up to 10 people though in your house, which is really funny. I don't know if you guys watch Our Tribe of Many. If not, you should totally check her out. She's a YouTuber here on YouTube. But she has a family of 12, I think, and so she's like, oh, we're breaking the law, because we're not allowed to have more than 10 people in our house. I just think it's hilarious, because families are bigger than 10. What a dumb rule that is. But anyway, and some businesses are reopening. These are the ones, it sounds like, again, it's a little muddy, the restrictions, but I think these are the ones that don't have restrictions. So personal service establishments, I'm assuming that means like hairdressers and stuff, massage therapy clinics, chiro clinics, chiropractic clinics, museums and art galleries, and then these are and then outdoor sports clubs and organizations, and parks for day use. So it says parks with day use, and I'm pretty sure that's without restrictions, but here's the ones with restrictions. Playgrounds. So I don't know if I misinterpreted that, but anyway. Libraries get to open again, thank goodness. But I'll talk about something funny in a second in regards to that, but let me finish the ones with restrictions. So we've got beaches, golf courses, boat launches, and farmers markets. And apparently they have a really good farmers market here, which is like, like every day, maybe? I can't remember, but I'll definitely do a video checking that out if they do reopen those. But this is why I think maybe the government is not so organized, because I heard or read something, or Chris did, I can't remember exactly, about them talking about reopening schools, or that they said you could reopen schools at some point, and the schools were like they hadn't talked to the schools, and so they're like, what? Half the teachers, not half, I think it was like 15% of the teachers are not even in the territory, because they were traveling at the time of coronavirus and hadn't come back. And so they're like, what? They didn't even talk to the schools yet. So I just thought that was really funny. So I'm assuming they probably haven't talked to the library yet. Who knows? It's a government-run facility, so who knows? But anyway, it's just kind of funny. But I really hope it does open soon. I'll check maybe after I make this video, actually, to see if that's open and when our books are due back, because we've had them for months, so that's kind of cool. I'm really, really happy about the library opening up. So personally, we have been managing quite well with the quarantine. As you guys, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I'm kind of a homebody, so it's been natural to me, and also we homeschool, so we stay home most of the time anyway, so that's been quite normal. The things that have been difficult, I guess, are not getting out to the library, the playgrounds, that kind of stuff that we try to do, even just taking the kids to the grocery store to kind of keep their sanity, to get them outside. We do a lot of hiking, and we have to pretty much force them at this point, because I'm like, you need to get outside. My husband goes on, the way his shifts work are that he's gone for 2 days, 2 nights, and then that 5th day is kind of is like half a day, because he sleeps in the morning, pardon me. He sleeps in the morning, and then it's like half a day. So he's gone for that chunk of time, and I'm not great at taking them out. Like, I won't take them for a hike alone, just because I'm nervous about it. I don't know. And it's not my favorite activity, to be completely honest with you. But, I'll try to let them go outside and things like that. But, we've been doing a lot of that, hiking, and ice fishing when we could. And then soon, regular fishing will be opening up. Make sure you guys check out my video coming up, Yellowknife in May. It is a drastic difference between April and May so far. Like, almost, the snow's pretty much gone. It is gone, really. The only thing left is like the giant snow piles. They're like, there's like a tiny little bit of snow left. But yeah, it's pretty much gone. It's crazy. When we drive by the water, it's like pretty opened up. So he said he can probably start fishing next week, like from land. So that's kind of neat. But definitely check out that video. I'll show you guys some things there. But so it's been going okay for us, but I'm really grateful for phase 1. Opening up a few things. And even at the grocery store today, I went for my mid-month, go back there where I just get fresh fruits and vegetables and stuff. I saw kids in the store, and I was like, oops. I was like, thank goodness. Like, I could finally bring my kids without worrying about everybody, like, gawking at me, like, so that's great, too. Anyway. That's it. That's personally how it's been for us. Anyway, let me know down below in the comments, please, what it's like in your province, state, wherever you are, country, wherever you are in the world. Let me know down below how it is, because I think in Ontario, which is the province we came from, I think they also have started kind of a phase 1 thing. Let me know if it's similar, if you guys are from Ontario and watching. You know what it's like. Is it similar to what I've just described, or is it different? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, please, guys, if you haven't already. I noticed that more and more of you are turning on that bell and putting it to all, which makes me really happy, so that you can choose if you want to watch my videos or not. So please do that also. So subscribe and ring the bell and turn it to all. And give this a thumbs up if you found this fun and helpful and just interesting. And I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys.